I shall look forward to that.
Doesn't sound like it. Jeez, dude. Be a bit happier. Welcome back, guys. Today I'm checking out Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. So this is the last movie with the original crew, which is very sad. So you guys have told me the next movies are a completely different crew, and you guys have recommended me to check out some of the shows before getting on to the movies. Because of this, I'll be running a poll to see what you guys recommend. I'll either go back and watch some of the original series, or I'll move on to Star Trek Next Generation. So I've also set up a Patreon where going forward you guys can check out full movie reactions and TV show reactions. On there right now should be Star Trek The Wrath of Khan and also Star Trek 4 The Voyage Home. That will be in the link in the description below. So without further ado, let's go and discover a country. Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country.
Captain's log, USS Excelsior. Hikaru Sulu commanding.
Sulu commanding? Where's Spock and Kirk?
Survey of the entire sector.
I want to grab it before it falls off. Oh. Oh gosh. That was a hell of a hit. Sulu's got a nice chair.
Don't tell me that was any meteor shower.
Negative, sir. It's Praxis, sir. It's a Klingon moon.
Praxis is their key energy production facility.
Oh, did something blow up?
What is it?
I cannot confirm the existence of Praxis.
On screen.
Oh, it was Praxis that exploded.
Praxis?
What's left of it, sir?
This is Radio Colonel speaking from the High Command. There has been an incident on Praxis.
I mean, you can definitely say that.
We have no need for assistance.
Are you sure?
Treaty stipulations.
Got half a planet.
Incident?
Do we report this, sir?
Are you kidding?
Maybe they're throwing us a retirement party.
That suits me. I just bought a boat.
This had better be good. I'm supposed.
I need a series of Scotty on his boat.
Where's Spock?
Ladies and gentlemen, the CNC.
Break this information down
We need you, Kirk. One last ride out of retirement.
as Federation Special Envoy.
It's Spock, isn't it? Of course it is.
Morning. Monitored an explosion on the Klingon moon, Praxis. Believe it was caused by overmining and insufficient safety precautions.
Didn't do a risk assessment.
Last month, at the behest of the Vulcan ambassador, I opened a dialogue with Gorkin, Chancellor of the Klingon High Council. The dismantling of our space stations and store bases along the neutral zone. An end
What?
to almost...
I must protest. To offer Klingons safe haven within Federation space is suicide. The opportunity here is to bring them to their knees.
Captain Kirk, the Klingons have never been trustworthy.
I mean, they really haven't from all these movies.
We have volunteered to rendezvous with the Klingon vessel which is bringing Chancellor...
Have we volunteered? I don't think I was told about that.
I have personally vouched for you in this matter, Captain.
You have personally vouched.
But a full ambassador would be better equipped.
If there's no further business,
Yep, that's enough. Go on, Kirk. Go. Wish you luck. Send him off.
I don't know whether to congratulate you or not, Janet.
I wouldn't.
He's like, Spock!
How could you vouch for me?
But you know how I feel about that.
There is an historic opportunity here.
Don't believe them. Don't trust them.
They are dying.
Let them die. This crew is due to stand down in 3 months. We've done our bit for king and country. You should have trusted me.
NCC 1701 Alpha, over.
Captain on the bridge.
as you were.
He's like, damn, I'm back on the ship. Oh, God. I just wanted to retire.
The lieutenant was the first Vulcan to be graduated at the top of her class at the academy.
You must be very proud.
Departure stations. Scotty. Hi, sir. Right where I left it, sir. Stand by.
There wasn't any beams that he banged his head on.
Prize permission to depart granted.
Thank you, Lieutenant. 1/4 impulse power.
Captain, may I remind you that regulations specify thrusters only while in space dock.
Oh, no. Rookie mistake.
You heard the order, Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
So this is a really bad idiot. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Look how happy that man is.
captain's logs. I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will. I can never forgive them for the death of my boy. Spock says this could be an historic occasion on Earth. Can history get past people like me?
Sorry.
She said there's a woman in my closet.
Permission to speak freely, sir. It is an honor to serve with you.
Right. Okay.
Piloted well out of space, Dr. Lieutenant.
I've always wanted to try that, sir.
Enthusiastic, shall we say.
Followed your career with satisfaction.
Going back to the first movie.
Why keep it in your quarters?
It is a reminder to me that all things end.
Interesting to say on this movie.
That a turning point has been reached in the affairs of the Federation.
History is replete with turning points, Lieutenant. You must have faith.
Faith?
She's very suspicious to me.
As it should.
Is she a bad guy?
Oh, surely we must.
Logic.
She believes something else, and that'll turn her
Logic.
against them.
This will be my final voyage on board this vessel as a member of her crew.
Huh?
I intend you to replace me.
I was kind of getting that vibe.
I could only succeed you, sir.
It was poison! Haha! You fell for it! I don't trust this woman. At all.
Shall we raise our shields, Captain?
Never been this close.
Chancellor is undoubtedly awaiting our signal.
Destroy them. Destroy them.
Right standard rudder. Bring us alongside.
Right standard rudder, Z plus 5 degrees.
This is the Starship Enterprise. Captain James T. Kirk, command.
Captain James T. Kirk.
I am Chancellor Gorkon.
She's got a good beard.
Chancellor, we've been ordered to escort you through Federation space. Would you and your party care to dine this evening?
Ooh.
The Enterprise with my officers.
We would be delighted to accept your...
Is he going to try and suss them out before they get to Earth?
We'll make arrangements to have you beamed aboard at 1930 hours.
I shall look forward to that.
Doesn't sound like it. Jeez, dude. Be a bit happier.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Captain, there is a supply of Romulan ale aboard. It might make the evening pass more smoothly.
Good woman. The hell is that guy? Wow, he's got a funky mustache. No one said we're going to dress up.
May I present Captain Spock, whom I believe you know?
Captain, face to face at last. Gentlemen, this is my daughter Azed Boer, and this is General Chan.
Damn, he's tall.
So, wanted to meet you, Captain.
Oh no, they all hate Kirk. So, this is concerning.
From one warrior to another.
They all look alike. What about that smell? You know only top-of-the-line models can even talk. And...
You men have work.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't trust this woman at all. And there's something uneasy going on.
I offer a toast. The undiscovered country. Future.
The future, the undiscovered country.
You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have read him in the original Klingon.
Shakespeare was Klingon?
To you, Chancellor Gorkon, one of the architects of our future.
Chancellor.
Chancellor.
Tell me, Captain Kirk, would you be willing to give up stuff?
Spock's like, oh, fuck, no choked.
Starfleet's mission has always been one of peace.
We do believe all planets have a sovereign claim to inalienable human rights.
Inalien. If you could only hear yourselves. Federation is no more than a Homo sapiens only club.
We know where this is leading. The annihilation of our culture.
That's not true.
No.
No.
It is very true. Shut up, Bones.
We need breathing room.
Earth, Hitler, 1938.
I beg your pardon.
He's like, Spock's like, Kirk, stop it.
Well, I see we have a long way to go.
We must do this again sometime.
Must we?
You don't trust me, do you?
Nope.
If there is to be a brave new world, our generation is going to have the hardest time living in it.
The next generation.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Have we not heard the chimes at midnight?
Weird rat tail Klingon. Thank God they're gone. Oh, couldn't put up another second.
I doubt that our own behavior will distinguish us in the annals of diplomacy.
I'm going to sleep this off. Please let
I'm going to go find a pot of black coffee.
Box trying.
A note to the galley: Romulan ale no longer to be served at diplomatic functions.
We're keeping that stuff for ourselves.
Captain Kirk, will you please join me on the bridge?
So please let me retire.
Buck, I'm really tired.
We are reading an enormous amount of neutron radiation.
Where?
Strangely enough, it appears to be emanating from us.
The Enterprise? You know anything about a radiation surge?
Sir?
Oh, it's her.
I know what you mean.
What?
What's happened?
We have fired on the Chancellor's ship.
It was her, wasn't it? It was her.
Direct hit.
What is going on?
Torpedo Bay, did we fire those torpedoes?
Negative, Captain. According to inventory, we're still fully loaded.
What is happening? Is there another? Is there another invisible Klingon? No, but they would. What the? I'm so confused. What?
Oh, that's what. Enterprise, do you read? Over.
So is there? There must be a hidden ship somewhere. Oh, it's using their guns also. Oh my god. This is frightening.
There's been some weapons firing and a lot of shouting.
Some rogues that didn't want Starfleet to be disbanded, or the ones who were behind the planet exploding.
Have you not a shred of...
Oh no, this guy's still alive. Why did they take this guy out?
We come in peace, and you blatantly defy that peace.
We haven't fired.
Captain, according to our data banks, we have. Twice.
It was Scotty.
Captain?
They're preparing to fire.
Shields.
Yeah, I can see that, Spock.
Surrender.
This is Enterprise.
They fire it
We surrender.
with our shields down.
We firing torpedoes?
I wish I knew.
Well, it sure looks like it.
I'm going aboard. Spock, you have the comm.
I'm responsible for involving you in this. I will go.
No, I'll go. You'll be responsible.
It's a way to frame Kirk.
Instigators a full-scale
Must be other Klingons.
peace.
I'm going too. They may need a doctor.
Perhaps you're right.
Have you lost your mind?
I give you my word, I don't understand what has happened.
We're here to help.
Crippled our entire gravitational field. And two of your Starfleet crew beamed aboard wearing magnetic boots.
Well, then, for God's sakes, man, let me help. I got a pulse. We can move him. I'm going to need some light. Can we get him up on this table? I said hold it.
Jim, I don't even know his anatomy.
His wounds are not closing.
He's killing us. He's gone into some kind of damned arrest.
He's not responding.
Don't let it end this way.
No one's framing them. It could be anyone. Could be Vulcan Girl. It could be these suspicious people. Could be Rat-tailed Man. A Star Trek murder mystery. Okay.
We're charged with assassinating the Chancellor of the High Council.
They've been arrested.
Mr. Spock, we've got to do something.
Right, shoot the rest of the torpedoes.
Command of this ship.
We cannot allow them to be taken back to Kronos as prisoners.
What do you suggest, Lieutenant? Opening fire will not retrieve them. Time is precious, Lieutenant. We must endeavor to piece together what happened.
I don't trust the Lieutenant.
This ship fired those torpedoes.
No way.
I sympathize, Mr. Scott, but we need evidence.
Spock's the detective.
The Chancellor of the High Council is dead. Captain Kirk was legally arrested for the crime. I have ordered a full-scale investigation.
We expect the Federation to abide by the Articles of Interstellar Law. McCoy will stand trial for the assassination of Chancellor Gorkin.
Out of the question. Position of the Romulan government, Ambassador Nonplus?
They got the actual tower where they are?
I must concur.
So that guy's in San Francisco and they're in Paris?
Mr. President, I don't know what to believe.
Neither do I, man.
This president is not above the law.
Damn.
Of course not. 400 years ago on the planet Earth, workers who felt their livelihood threatened by
This woman keeps popping up everywhere.
into the machines to stop.
Stay away.
We are experiencing technical malfunction. All backup systems inoperative.
Excellent. I mean, too bad.
Too bad indeed.
You want this conference to go forward, and so did my father. I will attend in 1 week. We will not extradite the prisoners, and you will make no attempt to rescue them in a military operation. And in the interests of security, let us keep the location secret for now.
Chill out, dude. I'm still on the call with the guy. Doesn't take him long to turn into savages, though.
The peace process will go forward.
He's so upset by that.
Will pay for my father's death.
Look what you got us into now, Spock. See, this is what they wanted all along. Graham Kirk.
The Chancellor and his advisors.
Having been lulled into a false sense of security,
After the first shot, we lost our gravitational field. I found myself weightless and unable to function.
So we're actually going to trial. Okay. Do we get any lawyers?
They merely wore Starfleet uniforms.
that remark is purely speculative. I move that it be stricken.
The gravitational unit was not functioning. How could these men be walking?
They appeared to be wearing magnetic boots.
Gravity boots.
Dr. McCall.
Spock had flying boots.
What is your current medical status?
From a touch of arthritis, I'd say pretty good.
I find it funny too.
27 years I've been ship surgeon aboard the USS Enterprise. In 3 months, I stand out.
Generous amount of Romulan ale in the officer's mess on the night in question. Am I right, Doctor?
All of us. That doesn't mean that...
Was Chancellor Gorkin alive when you first examined him?
Barely.
Saved patients as barely alive as he.
I didn't have the medical knowledge I needed for Klingon anatomy.
May I ask, do your hands shake?
Objection!
I was nervous.
You were incompetent.
What did you say to me? Go on, Bones, get him. Get him.
Court will have to determine.
My God, man. I tried to save him. I was desperate to save him. He was the last best hope in the universe for peace.
There we have it, citizens. We have finally established the particulars of the crime. To the architect of this tragic affair, James Tiberius.
The one we wanted all along. We're gonna kill him.
Tell us that you plan to take revenge for the death of your son.
Captain Kirk has not been identified as the assassin.
Sustained. This excerpt from the captain's personal log.
How do you get access to that?
I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will, for the death of my boy.
How did they get hold of that?
I've never trusted Klingons.
It was her.
Never will.
It was her.
Forgive them. Those words were spoken by me.
My client's political views are not on trial.
On the contrary, this officer's record shows him to be an insubordinate, unprincipled, career-minded opportunist.
I say this guy with the ponytail.
Indeed, the record shows
He's a good actor.
the regulations of the law. Do you deny being demoted for these charges? Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now.
Jeez.
On occasion, I have disobeyed orders.
When you arranged the assassination of Chancellor Gorkin,
I didn't know about the assassination until we boarded the ship.
your men beamed aboard and shot the Chancellor.
Objection!
I cannot confirm or deny actions I did not witness.
But as the captain of a starship, you are required to be responsible for the actions of your men.
Jim, they're setting us up. Your honors.
Do not answer.
As captain, I am responsible for the conduct of the crew under my command.
Your honors.
Was he looking at her?
Send to Commander Enterprise. We stand ready to assist.
The prisoners are guilty as charged.
Can we see some evidence?
That the evidence against my clients is entirely circumstantial.
In the interest of fostering amity. For the forthcoming peace talks, a sentence of death is commuted. You'll be taken from this place to the dilithium mines on the penal asteroid.
That sounds like a bad place.
To spend the rest of your natural lives.
Well, at least we got to retire.
Don't throw out the galaxy as the aliens' graveyard.
Better to kill them now and get it over with.
Well, it's not exactly a beach then.
The torpedo hit. Once again, please. Hold.
It is Enterprise.
That is not possible. All weapons visually accounted for.
Eliminate the impossible. Whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
There are no other ships present.
There was an enormous neutron energy surge.
Not from us.
Neutron, sir.
Oh, we found in the night.
Beneath us.
If there were a ship beneath us.
This is what I said originally, I thought. But wouldn't they have to decloak to fire?
A bird of prey.
A bird of prey.
To set Kirk up.
Prey cannot fire when she's cloaked.
All things being equal, Mr. Scott, I would agree. However, things are not equal.
They'll say that we're so desperate to exonerate the captain that we'll say anything.
He's very correct there.
The ship will be searched from bow to stern. Lieutenant Valeris, you'll be in charge.
Aye, sir.
According to our data banks, this ship fired those torpedoes. If we did, the killers are here. Whoever altered the data banks is here. In either case,
the Vulcan
looking for is here.
What are we looking for, sir?
Lieutenant.
2 pairs of gravity boots.
He said, what are we looking for? And then he said, Lieutenant. Is that a subtle hint? I'm really sorry, guys, if I'm annoying you by saying that that Vulcan Lieutenant is the one. But that's my biggest theory. Watch it be completely wrong.
There is no stockade, no electronic front.
Because there's nowhere to run.
Punishment means exile from prison to the surface. Nothing can survive. Work badly, and you will die.
That was quick. And everyone's going to hate Kirk here because he probably put them there.
Oh my God. I'm sorry?
He wants those clothes.
If this is your spot, we'll move on.
He's got it.
And your coat.
I thought he wanted his coat.
Besides, it wouldn't fit.
Did you just call me fat?
No.
Thanks.
I'm Martia. You're Kirk and McCoy, I presume.
How'd you know that?
We don't get many presidential assassins.
We didn't kill Gorgon.
But there is a reward for your death.
Ah.
That figures.
Yep, thought so.
It's been set up all along.
It was Spock. He did it on purpose.
Would it not have been logical to have left them on Gorkon's ship?
Even logic must give way to physics.
Why not simply vaporize them?
Like this?
What is wrong with this woman?
As you know, Commander Chekhov, no one can fire an unauthorized phaser aboard a starship.
If my surmise is correct, those boots will cling to the killer's necks like a pair of Tiberian bats. Boots are here, somewhere.
Did someone fire off a phaser?
It was only the cooking pot.
Mr. Spock.
But
Start.
I think the chef needs a new pot. Can someone get him a new pot?
I understand you're having difficulty with the warp drive. How much time do you require for repair?
Well, I'm going to say 8 weeks, but I can do it in 8 hours.
If we return to space dock, we will never see the captain or Dr. McCoy alive again.
Could take weeks, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
I thought so, Scott.
Please inform Starfleet Command our warp drive is inoperative.
A lie?
An error.
You understand?
Ooh, Spock, you naughty boy.
If I know the captain, by this time he is deep into planning his escape.
Oh, he's a cool looking dude.
You got him where you want him.
Are you sure? That hurt. Don't mess with Kirk.
You all right, Jim?
I think so.
They'll respect you now.
That's a comfort.
Not everybody keeps their genitals
Oh.
in place, Captain.
Anything you want to tell me?
Whoever it is makes their move. You won't be here to ask if he's the one.
Maybe it's her.
Do you want to get out of here?
There's got to be a way. Bones, are you afraid of the future?
I believe that was a general idea that I was trying to convey.
I don't mean this future.
What is this?
What? During the retirement?
No more neutral zone. I was used to hating Klingons. It never even occurred to me to take Gorkin at his word.
Try not to be too hard on yourself. We all felt exactly the same.
Oh, somebody felt a lot worse.
That is very true.
Any bright ideas, now's the time.
Time's the problem. You and I are nothing. Is bound to attempt another assassination. Unless we can get out of here.
To stop it. Just sleeping with a rock. Yeah, nothing suspicious. Don't mind me.
No one has ever escaped from Rurapente.
Except us.
After that, it's up to you to get us off the surface before we freeze. And you're likeliest candidate to come in this hellhole for months.
Candidate for what?
Oh. Kirk. That was quick.
To live 7 in the morning for mining duty. I'll see you there.
I think she's framing him.
To me.
They're gonna capture him.
Still think we're finished?
More than ever.
Detective Chekhov. Ooh.
This is the first evidence which corroborates our theory. We expand our search to include uniforms.
How would it get on their uniforms though? Because they were wearing those white spacesuits, right?
Sir! Sir!
Space boot. Dax.
I think we've been had.
No, you weren't, Doctor. Get up for the first level. They don't take girls.
Wasn't expecting her to speak like that.
You are crewman Dax?
Yeah?
Yes, Commander. What is the problem? Russian epic of Cinderella.
Was it a Russian epic?
Spirit.
He's so proud of himself. Oh.
What kind of creature is this? Last night you two were...
Don't remind me.
Oh. Those are cool helmets. This feels like a amusement park ride. Wait, and Kirk kissed her?
Hurry.
What is her true form?
Here, you'll need these. Quickly.
What if she shapeshifts into Kirk and sacrifices herself for Kirk? If it comes to it. How far must they go to get out of this magnetic field? Looking out for each other.
There they are.
They're emerging from the beaming shield.
Spock knows him too well.
Scott, start your engine.
Aye, aye, sir.
Leave me. I'm finished.
No!
Never leave a man behind.
I'm wearing a Viridian patch on my back. Spock slapped it there just before we went on Gorkin's ship.
By that cunning little Vulcan.
Which fits will do.
Who? Dogs Asfama.
Luta Gross.
We?
Yes?
What is your destination? Over.
Food, did she say? Let her go through.
Ome suho.
A good run, my friend. Ho 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 ho.
Shapeshifters. Thought you were mythical.
Give a girl a chance, Captain.
We have any way of knowing whether this is the real you?
I thought I would assume a pleasing
Yeah, you certainly did that.
We're outside the shield. Now it's your turn, Captain.
Are you crazy? You didn't need our help getting anywhere. Where'd you get these convenient clothes? Don't tell me that flare is standard prison.
That's what I was saying.
Ask her what she's getting in return.
A full pardon.
An accident wasn't good enough.
Killed one of them.
Attempting escape. Now that's convincing for both.
What did I say?
Surprise!
Oh, that was kind of creepy.
Can't believe I kissed you. Must have been your lifelong ambition.
Oh, I don't know who's who.
Well. You so long. Kill him. He's the one. Not me, you idiot. Him!
No witnesses.
Damn clever, if you ask me.
It's a classic.
That's what they wanted.
Are we sure that was the right Kirk?
His name is...
No, not... Son of a... Hell, of all the... Son of a... Couldn't you have waited 2 seconds?
Want to go back?
Absolutely not.
Oh no, the timing. This dude, we've got suspects. Who else would have done it with that Vulcan lieutenant? Because there was 2 of them.
I believe that Gorkon's murderers are aboard this vessel.
I have a thought about it.
Oh, Mr. Spock, I found the missing uniforms with the Klingon blood on them.
But the uniforms belong to these 2 men.
Phaser on stunt.
It was the lieutenant that was talking to them.
Back to square one.
It was them 3 in the room together.
Vaporized.
It would set off the alarm.
Who knows that the phasers would set off the alarm?
Court report.
Hello? Interesting seeing you here.
You are logical. You have to shoot.
I do not want to.
What you want is irrelevant. What you've chosen is at hand.
What did I tell everyone?
The operation is over.
I did not fire. You cannot prove anything.
My trial. My personal log was used against me.
I tried to tell you, but you would not listen.
Neither of us was hearing very well that night, Lieutenant. There were things I tried to tell you about having faith.
Saving Starfleet. Klingons cannot be trusted. You said so yourself. They killed your son. Did you not wish Gorkon dead? Let them die, you said. Did I misinterpret you? They conspired with us to assassinate their own chancellor. How trustworthy can they be?
Names, Lieutenant.
My comrades will make certain all your ship-to-shore transmissions are jammed.
Names, Lieutenant.
Ponytailed man.
A lie?
A choice.
She's got fake Vulcan ears on. Oh, he's gonna mind meld.
Cartwright.
From Starfleet?
No way.
Shame.
They all blamed it on Kirk.
Where is the peace conference?
Double hand. Did you blow up her mind?
She does not know.
Then we're dead.
I've been dead before. Concept itself.
It's very true.
Standing by, Captain Kirk.
Sulu, even talking to us. You're violating regulations.
Oh well.
I'm sorry, Captain. Her message is breaking up.
Bless you, sir.
Conference is at Camp Kittleberg, near the Romulan border.
There's a bird of prey on the lookout for us. And she can fire while cloaked.
Just the prototype.
You hear that?
I'm getting underway now.
When does this conference start?
According to my information, today.
You were right. It was arrogant presumption on my part that got us into this situation. You and the doctor might have been killed.
The night is young. You said it yourself. It was logical. Peace is worth a few personal risks. We're both extremists. Reality is...
And they balance each other's out.
Prejudiced by her accomplishments as a Vulcan.
Gorkin had to die before I understood how prejudiced I was.
We too, you and I, have grown so old and so inflexible that we have outlived our usefulness.
That was an interesting cover from Spock.
I was as captain of the ship. Human beings.
But, Captain, we both know that I am not human.
Spock, you want to know something? Everybody's human.
A good percentage of human in him.
The United Federation of Planets welcomes you to Camp...
Those are some spectacles.
But if she is cloaked...
Then all we have is a neutron radiation surge. Close enough to beam down?
Not yet, Captain. In 2 minutes.
We can do a thing. It does not necessarily follow that we must.
If she's here, she's rigged for silent running.
How is Starfleet going to manage without Kirk and everyone when they're retired? Just can't see it going that well.
I can see you, Kirk. Can you see me?
Oh, now be honest, Captain. Warrior to warrior.
My predictions were right. I'm pretty impressed. You know, lots of detective movies.
On the stern. 1.5 impulse power.
Back off! Back off!
What's she waiting for?
Probably attempting to ascertain why we are reversing. Wondering whether we detect her.
Incoming!
Not yet, sir.
Come on, come on.
Smart.
Firebolt then.
Many speculated.
They will sacrifice themselves. Well, they won't die, but they'll sacrifice themselves while the other ship comes in and sees where the shot is coming from.
And we are here because we intend to go on being proud.
Can only take so much more hits.
Shall we not revenge?
Gas. Under impulse power, she expends fuel like any other vessel. We call it plasma.
The thing's got to have a tailpipe.
Doctor, would you care to assist me in performing surgery on a torpedo?
I might want to bring Scotty for that.
The total evacuation of Kronos has been calculated within the 50 Earth-year time span.
Shields weakening! Oh, we've given him something else to shoot at.
Aye, sir.
Game's afoot, huh?
Chassier's been hit.
Hey, have it!
This guy's having too much fun.
The dogs of war.
Key, please, Doctor. Time is short.
Good thing Scotty wasn't sat in that room again.
It's ready, Jim. Lock and load.
Fire!
Here goes nothing.
To be.
Why is it coming back at us?
To be.
Target that explosion and...
Oh, yes, Sulu. To not to be.
Capitals to implement the provisions of Phase 1 no later than...
Kirk, Enterprise.
That was a hell of a dive, Kirk. Very impressive.
Arrest those men. Arrest yourself.
Got a full confession.
Scotty coming in clutch.
Cartwright, just a minute.
What's the meaning of all of this?
It's about the future, Madam Chancellor. Some people think the future means the end of history. Your father called the future the undiscovered country.
Certainly did.
People can be very frightened of change.
You've restored my father's faith.
And you've restored my son.
Wow, imagine that. He lost his son, she lost her father. Nearly gonna cry.
Once again, we've saved civilization as we know it.
They might as well have prosecuted me. I felt like Lieutenant Valaris.
Well, they don't arrest people for having feelings.
Captain Sulu, as much to the crew of the Enterprise, I owe you my thanks.
Nice to see you in action. One more time, Captain.
This is goodbye.
I think it's about time we got underway ourselves.
I have orders from Starfleet Command. We're to put back to space dock immediately. To be
Let's go for one last voyage.
If I were human, I believe my response would be
go to hell.
Course heading, Captain.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning. This is the final cruise of the Starship Enterprise under my command. Will shortly become the care of another crew. To them and their posterity will we commit our future. Journey to all the undiscovered countries, boldly going where no man, where no one has gone before.
That's such a nice touch. Captain Kirk himself. Wow. Wow. Well, guys, that was Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, and wow, it hits you in the feelings at the end. That was their final voyage. Oh god, my voice is going. That final voyage, but wow, I was blown away with that movie. Was not expecting it, and once again, its own unique adventure with a different style. This time it was a murder mystery, Star Trek murder mystery, and that was actually such an incredible way to do it. It was so weird at the beginning. There was an unease with the music and everything going on. It was very slow, and we had that dinner, and you're like, something's brewing here, but what is it exactly? And then out of nowhere, the Enterprise shoots that torpedo at the Klingons, and the movie just explodes right from there, and just unravels. That court scene was so intense. The whole time I knew it was that lieutenant, because obviously she's the only new one really on that ship. I don't know, she just felt a bit suspicious the whole time. Don't know if anyone else got that vibe, but she was just like butting in on people. She buttoned in on like Chekhov and Uhura, and it was, I don't know, it's just a bit. I gotta say, I loved that court sequence as well. That actor, the Klingon with the ponytail, I don't know who that was, but he was such a good actor, and he gave everything, especially in that courtroom scene. Snow planet, prison, and that shapeshifter. We had Kirk on Kirk, and that was something I did not expect to see. But I did think she was suspicious, because she went straight for Kirk and Bones. She was telling them not to trust anyone. It could be anyone, and you're like, I think it's probably going to be her, especially when she made the move for Kirk also. Interesting theory. What if actually this isn't Kirk the whole time, huh? What if he actually did vaporize Kirk and this was the shapeshifter throughout the whole time? It was a nice send-off, and it was a nice family. I wish it was nice to see Sulu as his own captain, but I wish just for the final voyage he was there controlling the ship as they went forward and upwards to wherever we go next with the new crew. So I'll let you guys decide what I watch next. It's either going to be the original series or the Next Generation, or it could be both. It could be some handful of the original series and then we go into the Next Generation. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure I'll have a poll up on the channel for you guys to decide. I'll see you guys in my next one.